All right. Um, have you ever had a moment where you stopped for a second and just thought, damn, this is the world. It's real and I live in it and it's beautiful and incredible and insane. Like, how is this life? That's what I wrote down here. Um, but yeah, like, I don't know. How often do you just kind of stop and look at the world and think for a second and be like, this is life. This is my life. This is the world I'm living in. I am, just saying from what I am right now. I'm sitting here in a room, you know, by myself, and I can hear crickets and stuff outside the window, and I've got a camera recording me while I'm speaking, and I, I don't even know, I don't know if I can really explain what I mean by this exactly, but just the fact that you are is crazy. It is. The fact that this is, um, it's pretty awesome. I don't know, and I think taking a moment now and then and just kind of like taking almost like a step back and be like, whoa, this is what my room looks like. This is like, like it's like I feel like that sounds dumb. I feel like that doesn't that that's not as profound as I want it to be. But like this doesn't have to like if you look around you right now, like that does not have to be that way. It could be so many different things. It could be. Um but it isn't. This is our world. You know, there could be so many tiny little changes that you may not even notice, but they could be there. And there could be things that are completely different. You know, your walls could be painted a different color, but they're not. They're this color. This is the world we're living in. This is the second that you're in right now. Like, I don't know. If you were looking at photos and you're flipping through like a photo album or something, um, and or just I guess that's probably an outdated reference at this point, isn't it? I mean, I barely even look at photo albums. Scrolling through your like phone or whatever, and you're like all these photos are flying by. You know, like each one in its own right is like just a beautiful. It's a beautiful. A beautiful photo, like a beautiful capture in time. And I'm picturing as I'm saying this, like someone just like taking a picture of a poop or something and being like, oh, wow, so beautiful. But like, yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Like, I'm not saying I've got some kind of like fetish for, for like poop or something. But like, I don't know. The fact that like there's just a poop is in its own right, it's pretty crazy. It's an interesting thing, you know, and like in a somewhat sense, it's kind of that's kind of a funny photo, you know. It kind of be like, wow, look at this, so beautiful. It's just like a poop. I don't know. It's good humor. So even in its own right, it's like it's a good photo because you know it makes you laugh a little bit. It's like you gotta appreciate the world, I guess, and what there is and what the world has to offer. You know, someone could show you like a picture of garbage, and you know, it may not be a very appealing sight, but there is a sense of beauty in it, regardless. Uh, and there's just, I feel like I've gone off topic from what I was really trying to say here, but the point I'm trying to make is that everything is so, it truly is incredible. It truly is incredible. And the more you realize that, the more powerful and empowering it is to be alive and to live your life. And the easier it is to accept each day and what goes on in each day. Because, even right now for me, like I'm kind of annoyed with this thing with my apartment. I have like this issue with my utilities or whatever. And like it's really frustrating, and I ranted to my friend about it for like 10 minutes because I was like, this is ridiculous. But at the same time, like, that's life. If everything was sunshine and rainbows and solved in an instant, like, what's the fun in that? There needs to be good and bad if there's no bad, there's no good, because everything's just one thing, and I think that like having that like duality and everything, just you have these pictures of garbage that, like I said, are beautiful in their own right, but them looking gross is what makes looking at a gorgeous sunset or a mountain range or just the ocean or just literally anything, even like a cityscape, like a skyline, like this, like the city skyline lit up at night, or like a massive tanker ship just rolling into port. Like there's beauty in everything, and there's like there's so much going on in the world at one time. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I think that, if you're not taking a second out of your day every once in a while to go, damn, this is the world that I live in, and hopefully in a good sense, not in a like, damn, this is the world that I live in. Because you could easily do it both ways, but hopefully in a positive light, just be like, yeah, things may not be going so good, but like, this grass is actually really cute, really cool, really beautiful. These flowers are spot on, right now it's turning fall for me. These leaves are just the perfect red or orange or whatever. I don't know. Just enjoy the world a little bit, I think. Because, what else are we here for? Yeah. Anyway, peace out.